This is fun because I haven't ever actually like really come up with a voice for Phoenix. Because the main thing that I started doing a voice was Investigations, which you'll notice had a conspicuous absence of that man. So we're just gonna kind of figure it out. And I'm gonna drink lots of water. I'm hoping to not be big pissing on stream, but we'll see. Yeah, my beverage is water, which is actually technically not a beverage, definitionally, but it's still good though. All right. All right. The first turnabout. It's been a while. It's actually been a while since I've played this. This is a Kick Larry show now. Damn it. Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. August the 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hiya, Chief. Whew, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Yeah, well, he's crazy, so jot that one down. I mean, I guess you won't really need the information, but... Yeah, I love this music so much, it really gets to me. It's like, yes! Yes! It's the stuff! Ah, it's so nostalgic! I just saw you said that. Yeah, but that's just like, it's nostalgic even though I haven't been with these games for very long. Because they just really get me. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. You and your dumb shit-ass favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's so fucking for real. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over! My life! Everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! Oh, God. It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah, no shit. Good observation, Mia. Yeah. Nick! Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me who took my baby away! The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. It's such a fucking deal! Oh my god! Just calm down! Just calm down for 5 seconds! You don't need to die over this, I promise! Oh god. I genuinely forgot that he was that fucking crazy about this. Like, I get it, you know, being accused of murder and shit, it's not easy, I imagine, but like, we need to take a breath here. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. Aquafina! Oh my fucking god! We already know how that one ends, okay? That's not the end of the story either. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. I'm ignoring Edgeworth because I'm mad that he hasn't written back to me. It's really hurt my feelings. We're not on speaking terms. Fuck that guy. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butt. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, I'm lying now. It's usually not his fault. Be so for real. It is his fault. He has terrible luck, and he also causes trouble. It can't be both. It's usually not his fault. It's sometimes not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. Let's not look forward to his character development arc over the next couple of games when I say that. That, and I do owe him one, which is why I took the case, to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. I know, right? Which Larry Butts are we talking about? August the 3rd, 10 o'clock a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Oh, this fucking guy. Oh, man. I have to have a voice for him that's not too annoying, because he's gonna yap a lot. I don't know, we'll figure it out. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm, a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. No rambling. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. At least these two have been defendants. You can't say shit about me, eh? The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Right? Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. It's... Wait. Uh-oh. No. No way! I forgot! I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Call him out! Oh, Mia, we lost you too soon. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I, just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Where's my rizatriptan? Please excuse me. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. I taught you this day one, okay? I can't keep going over this with you. Just press the R button to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. You know, whenever you forget. Temporarily. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Hi there. I'm a little busy laughing my ass off at Phoenix being so dumb, but... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, wasn't it Miss Block? Miss Cinder Block? No! No, it isn't! You know, but I had to say my other favorite thing. My other favorite thing is that the answer to both of these questions can be me and Faye. Because what gets me is imagining that whenever he doesn't know the answer to a question, whenever he doesn't know the answer to the question, he just says Mia Faye's name. Like someone asks him, what temperature was it on the day of the murder? And he's like, Mia Faye. Oh Lord, oh Lord. I gotta pull myself together, guys. Oh my god, okay. Okay. The person in question was a victim of a murder, not ill-conceived naming, Mr. Wright. Think about it, the puns in this series tend to mean something. What does cinder block mean to you, huh? Did you ever think about that? There's no cinder block in the murder. She didn't get hit in the head with a stone. And then Apollo's voice reaches back from years in the future, and he's like, what about Romain Latouche? Can you think of a single name for that guy to be named after lettuce? I rest my case. Right? If you forget something, use the R button to check the court record and jog your memory. I'm saying this again now because I'm genuinely terrified that you didn't hear me the first time. God bless you, Mia Faye. I love you. A mistake in court could cost you the case. I'll ask you again. Please, God, please, don't say Mia Faye. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Oh my god. Oh, thank God. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was struck once by a blunt object. I assumed it was a cinder block, which is why I said something so catastrophically stupid. Please forgive me, Your Honor. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. None. None whatsoever. You seem much more relaxed now, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Don't get too relaxed. Do remember to check that court record. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. And I'm not sure I remember what the court record is. Well then. First, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Well, I can certainly tell you it wasn't a cinder block. The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court, because firearms aren't allowed. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Oh, wow. I guess that would be a bit confusing if you don't know anything about being in court. Huh. Never even thought about that. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief? What do I do now? Pay attention. Seriously. Like, if there's one thing I can impress on you, you should probably pay attention to what's being said in court as you're standing as a defense lawyer. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony! Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumped! She just wasn't taking my phone calls! Or seeing me! Ever! What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you, and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it lies! I don't believe a word of it! Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on 7:30 the day before the murder. Passport added to the court record. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. The victim was a model but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes. Older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. A stone-cold tart. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah. Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I? My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oh! Dude, Nick! What do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this! Well, that was a lot. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh, boy. This is so not looking good. Can I get a retrial? I feel like this isn't going the way I envisioned. I'm not feeling so hot about this. Is it just me, or is there like a million degrees in here? Oh, God. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh. He went. What do I do? I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplifies matters. Who was your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order! Order in the court! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. His mother must have known this day was coming. Not only did he saw it, but he's planning to be frank about it. The court couldn't ask for a better witness, frankly. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct? Oh, yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there. A woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1:00 p.m. The man who ran was without a doubt the defendant sitting right over there. Well, I'm convinced. I don't know what else to say. He saw it. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. Blackout record added to the court record. Records upon records upon records. Now, Mr. Wright? Yes! Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Great! What's that? Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, Wright. This is it. The real deal. Please tell me you remember learning about cross-examinations when you went to law school. You didn't forge your degree, right? Okay, whatever. I don't want to hear it. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? I totally believed him. Completely. Let's get that guilty verdict, dog! Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Yeah! Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point out contradictions in the testimony. I fear this may all be a bit too much for our hapless fellow here. Man, it's just so wild seeing this, because, I mean, he becomes something so amazing, but here it's like they really just decide to make him like he's never, ever heard a single word about law stuff. I don't know. Like, I don't think that he's bad at his job, but I do see why sometimes people might kind of think that he's stupid and doesn't know how to do anything just because it's framed like he's literally just figuring everything out the first day in court and doesn't, just gets lucky. Yeah. He is a smart guy. I don't really know. There's nerves, and then there's I don't know any legal terms right now. He's something else. I'll say that. Yeah. Hold on. I need my security save. I do this all the time. I'm like 100% sure that, you know, the obvious thing is obvious, but I'm still like, but what if? I have scars from this game, from this video game series. You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. I don't think so, buddy. I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy reports. Oh, you sweet summer child. Oh, you have so much faith in the autopsy reports. So sorry, bud. The autopsy notes the time of death at some time after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap, huh? This is trivial! The witness merely forgot the time! After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Solitz, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? Gee, that's a really good question. Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. Everything you learn in law school, I would say to forget it, but I know you already have. So this is good. We're starting, you know what? Impressionable is good. We've got a blank slate. Let's just roll with it. I'll have plenty of time to teach you. I'll teach you everything, okay? You don't have to worry. We got this. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. This is my first time streaming, but it's not my first time playing. I'm obsessed with these games, so I'm just replaying the whole series. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. That's putting a lot of unearned faith in him. I'm sorry. I don't think you should assume he knows what to do right now. Maybe give it a trial or two and then check back in with him. I've got this one.